Pine today is a highly efficient, highly productive team of 20 hardworking and skilled individuals. We've got nationwide clients, state-of-the-art automation, and a great reputation. I'm super proud of what we are today, but it didn't happen overnight. It took a lot to get here. Let's go back to the beginning. My parents owned a home decor manufacturing company, and I was introduced to screen printing through that at a really formative age. I think I was 14 the first time I pulled a squeegee across a screen. It just kind of set its hooks in me, and it's wild to look back 20 years later and see where it's taken me. In the beginning, Pine wasn't anything more than a personal project. I had a website and some super basic equipment that I hauled between borrowed basements and garages. In college, I spent a little bit of time working as a manual printer in a big contract shop. There was a buzzer that would go off and we'd all shuffle into a dimly lit back room and stare at our phones for 15 minutes before the buzzer went off again and we'd go back to our presses. It was pretty dismal. I learned a lot, but I knew that wasn't my path. On weekends, we'd host print parties in a buddy's garage. We'd buy a case of beer and print shirts on the spot, and I remember people calling me a week later to let me know that the print had washed out of their shirt. It was all in good fun, but it was absolutely amateur. So when I finished school, the idea of getting a job wasn't super compelling to me, and I was having a lot of fun with Pine, so I figured why not? So I borrowed some money, bought some slightly nicer equipment, and committed myself to figuring it out. Those early days weren't that much different from college. We basically paired screen printing with beer drinking. Spent a lot of time live printing at festivals. It was a lot of good times, a lot of good memories, and not a lot of money. Ultimately, it was just me trying to figure it out. In my experience, entrepreneurship can be really lonely. So when other people come alongside you and help you shoulder the weight, it's a real gift. I give a lot of credit to those first handful of employees who took a bet on me, because at the time it was way more touch and go. We didn't have the sexy equipment, we didn't have the big clients, we were just scraping by. So I took it really personally when people decided they wanted to be a part of this thing. Every time it rained, our shop would flood, prints would wash out semi-regularly. I think what kept us going was the feeling that we were building something together. Shared suffering goes a long way in building a team, and we had plenty of it to go around. A friend of mine once told me, business is a fantastic vehicle for personal development. And if you want to shine some light on your own bullshit, employing people is a quick way to do it. I've made a lot of mistakes that cost me relationships. I have very few regrets, but the ones that stick with me are the lessons that I learned at other people's expense. And after a couple of those, it was clear to me that if Pine was going to succeed, I had to get better. So in that way, Pine became a vehicle for my own growing up. I've almost quit multiple times after feeling like I spent years trying to solve the same problem. You iterate and iterate and iterate, and then finally something clicks. Everything changed when the right person would come along and be given the right opportunity to do the thing that they were really good at. It was hard for me to let go of things for a long time. But when employees started doing things better than I ever could, I realized the best thing I could do was to set the stage and get out of the way. And when I started doing that is when things really started to take off. I see Pine today as a work of collective creation. Many people over many years have lent their time and energy and skills to lay a brick or lay a couple bricks in what this thing has become today. "12 years into building this thing, I see business as pretty simple. Do something of value, do it consistently, and do it for long enough. And I think you can be successful at just about anything. It's simple, but there's art and there's nuance to it. And it's not just branding. It's in the layers of people and process and practice that come together to make something beautiful. Especially in a craft-based business, I think there's ample opportunity for soul-filled work. At Pine, every project passes through 10 sets of human hands, from preparing artwork to making screens to mixing inks to the printing and the sewing and the packing and the shipping. We're artists and problem solvers who happen to make merch. Grit and grind will only get you so far. The secret ingredient is people.